Hello, beautiful friends. I am Tasha Jo, the host of Rewrite Your Story podcast. And I am so excited to be here finally. When I say finally, I'm talking, I have had these microphones for over a couple years now. And I decided to get over my fears, get this show on the road. So, yeah, let's dive in. So, why did I start this podcast? I believe in the power of rewriting our stories 100%. I've witnessed firsthand the incredible transformations that occur when we rewrite the narratives that no longer serve us and replace them with stories of resilience, growth, and triumph. And my goal with all of this is I aim to be an inspiration and inspire change and ignite the spark within each and every one of you. And if I don't, that's totally okay. We are all on our own individual journeys. So just listen to your intuition and go where your heart tells you to go. So, yeah, a little bit about me. I'm Tasha Jo. I'm 37 years old. I own a holistic healing center in Bremerton, Washington called Mystic Movement. We are not only a healing center, but also a shop that supports over 150 local artists, and not even local, I'm sorry, like worldwide. We have artists from all around the world, which I will tell you more about my business later. So, I started my spiritual journey during the summer of 2018. Before that, I can't even tell you one thing that I was super passionate about. I mean, I partied a lot, I shopped a lot, I got in trouble a lot. I didn't really have anything that really, truly excited me. It wasn't until I went to visit a longtime friend of mine across the water, and she had pulled out her crystals and her tarot cards and balanced my chakras, and everything in that moment changed for me. I mean, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget the ferry ride home, Googling crystal shops near Bremerton. I mean, something inside me lit up a feeling that I had never felt before. And at that time, like I didn't go all in. I was just kind of dabbling here and there, like researching and looking different things up. But it wasn't until actually about 8 months later when I lost my brother to suicide where the door really opened up for me. I wanted answers and I wanted to know more about the afterlife. So, yeah, I just really started becoming curious about what else was out there. And I started going down all these rabbit holes on several different topics. And it was just it that was the beginning for me. And during this time, I actually was a barista of 16 years. I was married, a homeowner. My life just was really lacking a deeper meaning. So I started doing some soul searching and decided it was time to make some changes. And when I say changes, I'm talking I went all in, got a divorce, sold my home, gave my notice at my job, decided to start my own business. Like, I just went for it. And let me tell you what, my family, my friends, they thought I lost my shit. You know, what are you doing? Where are you going to live? You've never gone to school for this. What if it fails? You know, I heard everything. And I just stayed in my lane and worked on tuning everybody out and just kept moving forward day by day. And I will, fill you in on a deeper level of with more detail on my story later. This first episode is more so just, an introduction to who I am, what the podcasts are going to be about, and et cetera, et cetera. So, anyways, that year was the year of my life and the start of this incredible journey that I've been on. And everything that I've been through, I wouldn't take anything back. I have no regrets and I have been through some shit. Let me tell you, I will again fill you in on all that later, but I have been through some pretty tough stuff and I have no regrets. So, one thing I want to talk about is manifestation. If I wouldn't have started learning about manifesting, my life wouldn't be what it is today. And I'm the type of person that when I get excited about something, I want to share it with everyone. Like I could talk about this stuff all day, every day. And the thing people don't understand when it comes to manifesting is manifesting isn't just something we do when we want to bring something good into our lives. I really want people to understand that we're manifesting 24/7. It's not a switch that we can just turn on or off, right? That's why it's so important to be mindful about your thoughts, your words, your actions, because you're manifesting your reality every second of every day. And I don't want to get sidetracked on the topic of manifestation again, because we will have a full episode on that. But yeah, a lot of you are probably asking yourselves, how did she get here? How did she just quit her job? How did she start a business? So I'm going to kind of fill you in on that. So at that time of me still being a barista, I was also hosting goddess circles out of my home. I've always had a huge passion for helping people. People always come to me and confide in me and talk to me about their problems. And I wanted to offer a safe space for women to gather and a space where they could feel seen and heard and celebrated. So this was kind of just like a side hobby I was doing, and I just really started to enjoy it. Like it brought so much joy to my life, like hosting these circles. And I remember pulling a tarot card. It hit me one day where I was just like, I love this. Like, is this what I'm meant to do? Because I was really trying to find my purpose at that time. And I remember just asking the universe, being like, universe, I don't know what the hell I'm doing, but I know I'm meant to be pulled in another direction. And is this what I'm meant to do? But like, how am I going to make money doing it? Is this even a thing? Can this even be a career? Like, I had all those questions, but I just, I needed guidance. So I pulled a tarot card and I'll never forget it. It was like, now's the time. This is the direction. It like spoke directly to my heart. And so in that moment, I said, all right, here we go. I'm doing it. So it led me to making the decisions of, divorcing my husband, selling my home, and going down this path. And so selling my home, I no longer had a place to host these circles, which led me to, okay, I'm going to start looking for a little place that I can rent to host them, which then turned into, oh shit, like I have a physical space now that I have to get permits and everything for. And because I was like, oh, I should carry crystals and sage. And, like it just, this was never part of my plan. Like where I'm at now has developed over time, not knowing that it was going to turn into this. So, yeah, so then it became a shop where I hosted, but also sold items, to help you on your spiritual journey. And I'm going to keep this really short because this could be a whole episode itself. But yeah, I found a space and then, it started to grow. And then I had to relocate for a bigger space and then for a third time. So 3.5 years later, I now am in my third location. I mean, I went from a 500 square foot building to a 5,000 square foot building and 350 rent to $3,400 rent. And I will definitely talk to you guys about that later because there's so much detail in my journey that I want to share, but I don't want to get sidetracked. So anyways, during that time making those decisions, like I was crying a lot, I was excited a lot. I mean, there were so many emotions going through me. And that decision right there was the best decision I've ever made in my entire life. I mean, was it scary as hell? Fuck yes, it was. It was terrifying. But I really try to encourage people to ask yourself, when was the last time that you were scared to do something, but you did it anyways? The things you're scared to do the most are the things you need to do the most. The things you resist are the things you need to persist. Get comfortable being uncomfortable, and know that when obstacles and challenges are coming your way, obstacles are opportunities. That is where the growth is. And remind yourself that things aren't ever happening to you, they're happening for you. The universe is on your side, it's rooting for you. Everything is about perspective, Like, how are you handling things? Are you responding or are you reacting? If I knew then what I know now, man, I can't even tell you. I would have done so many things differently and handled situations differently. But I know that's not the point. I wouldn't be where I am today if I hadn't have gone through those things. And this is why I'm so passionate about starting these podcasts, because I just want to share this information with people because of how much my life has changed for the better and continues to get better and better every single day. I mean, I haven't had an argument with anyone in over 2 years. I don't allow others to get a reaction out of me, because at the end of the day, I'm the one who's in control. I get to decide how I want to feel. And so do you. I'm so excited to teach you how you can live your life this way too. I just have so much in store for you guys. You have no idea. But, anyways, so my main goal with doing these podcasts is to be that inspiration for you and to help you realize how powerful you are and help you realize that you can do and be and have anything you want in this world. Like anything is possible. If you can envision it in your mind, you can bring it into your reality. Think about all your surroundings right now, the shirt you're wearing, the chair you're sitting in, the notebook you're using. Somebody created those things. It started as a thought and then they made it their reality. And if you don't believe in the law of attraction or manifestation yet, you will, I promise you. I will be your spiritual mentor, your motivator. I'm one of the most optimistic people you will ever meet, and I know how to get shit done. I promise you, I got you. I just see how many people I've already helped in the past 4 years. And that right there is why I'm finally doing my podcast, because I want to reach a much larger scale and I want to help so many more people. So, yeah, that took me getting over my fear of being on a microphone. And one thing that I really took away from a Tony Robbins event was you're doing others a disservice by staying in your comfort zone. Your mess is your message. And think about all the people you're not helping because of that little fear, right? I don't know what it was about that, but that just really sunk in for me. And, realizing it's not about being perfect. You will fail your way there. It's about showing up. Just show up and baby steps. Just keep moving forward day by day, one step at a time. But just make sure you are at least doing one small action step to get you in the direction you want to go. And if you're someone who feels stagnant or lacking clarity in your life, I've been there. Trust me, you are not alone. And I'm so here to help guide you. So definitely tune into the upcoming episodes because I have so much goodness in store. So, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this first episode up. I know this first one was a little random, but I am so excited for the upcoming episodes where I will be bringing in incredible guest speakers. I mean, we will be discussing several different topics from astrology, human design, Reiki, mediumship, law of attraction, manifesting health, wealth. I mean, the list goes on. And I am just so excited. You have no idea. This way of living has truly changed my life in so many ways. And I cannot wait for it to change yours too. Please leave comments in the section below. Let me know if there are certain topics you'd like us to talk about. If you have questions, I have decided at the end of each episode, I'm going to leave you with a little bit of homework. It is your choice if you want to play around and do it. If not, that's totally cool too. So, this first episode, 3 easy steps. Number one, I want you to ask the universe for what you want. Two, believe that it's possible, that it can happen for you. And three, receive, surrender and trust. Don't chase it. Don't try and, just don't chase it. Just surrender and trust that it's on its way to you. And the biggest thing with manifesting that I want to leave you with is when you're manifesting, it's not just the words you're speaking, it's the emotion behind the affirmation because everything is vibrations and frequencies, right? So you need to feel what that feels like to bring that into your reality. So close your eyes and what does that feel like to bring that into existence? Okay, I'm going to cut myself off right there. Thank you guys so much for being here and supporting me. I am so, so grateful. I love you so much, and I will see you soon.